Okay. This is the narrow opening to the property.
Sorry, you guys had to
It's a
linger,
big
but
pie-shaped wedge. This is the view. Basically 180 degrees of incredibleness. Truly, you can see 50 miles or more. Okay, so it's a little bit steep to start, but a lot of this, it's not that steep. There are several places we could build, several places that can be even more leveled out, great places for basements, great places for a separate outbuilding. I've looked today to see outbuildings everywhere. Almost every single house here has an outbuilding. So I'm going to take you over here. It does widen out considerably. They've taken out a lot of the softwood trees. They've left most of the hardwoods. She's got a guy that she says is very reasonable that's actually done work for her privately that, you know, could turn this whole thing into just gorgeousness. Of course, we're here at the ugliest time of year, but you can see that they've done a good bit of clearing out, which really, that's to our advantage because that's a huge expense. So most of this would just have to be like the undergrowth cut out and some of these logs, you know, ground up or whatever. But anyway, sweetie, this is the view. We can go down. We can actually build so that nobody can see our house at all from the road. There is a 20-foot easement by TVA at the bottom of the property that 3 lots will have access to. The 2 to our right and ours, because that is where the boat dock will be. It'll be kind of like on the edge of the property, and they have to have, TVA is trying to restrict the number of boat docks, and so only the 3 families would have access to that. Really wouldn't interfere because it does get quite a bit steeper, although we can actually really quite easily terrace pretty much all of this. It's steep, but it's not that steep. As you can see, these views are just absolutely phenomenal. You know, this might be kind of like one of those situations where you go in and you say, that's all you're asking for the car. I think we should pay a little bit more, but of course, you know, me, I won't do that. Anyway, let me keep going down so you can see. I can't imagine what this place will look like in the spring. The rest of the neighborhood is, and we've looked at, there are 9 phases of it. We've looked at, I think, 3 so far this morning. This is, because this is up on a bluff, it's one of the more beautiful ones. Of course, it's not as close to the water, which is fine with me. She did say there are pontoon boats for rent, or pretty much anything you want for rent. Yeah, every bit of this could be terraced down. I know it's hard for you to tell just based on this, but anyway, I'm gonna look back up the hill. There's Diane and Tammy. That's mostly would be our property. I think I'm pretty much on the line right here, but I'm just giving you the 360. The people that live immediately to our right own a baking company, and I'm talking like one that's based out of Chicago National, not like a bakery. They do cheesecakes. Maybe we can hook them up with you so you guys can have another cheesecake day. Just kidding, of course. And then the guy next to them, the other one that would have access to our, to the easement would be the pharmacist. So, anyway, I'm going to walk back up the hill.